All right, good evening, nerds around the world. It's Paul English, and this is a special Nerds United One podcast, kind of a quick impromptu hangout to discuss some news regarding Spider-Man and some other DC shows. And I got a nice panel here tonight that I'm going to introduce. Let's welcome back Jack. How you doing?
Hi, I'm very passionate about this. I have a lot to say about this subject.
I know you do. And if you've noticed, he is back, making his long-awaited return. Our creator, our founder, our king, the man responsible for it all. Welcome back, the one, the only, Caleb Tuff. Welcome back.
The king has returned. No, what's up, guys? I finally got I moved into the new house. We got better internet than the garbage internet that we had before. And I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to get back in the shows. Guys, expect some big things coming. I want to move us into phase 2 on the weekends. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff on the weekends because I have the weekends off. So look out for a lot of content on the weekends, and I'm just excited to be back. Let's get it going, Paulie.
All right, well, we're thrilled to have you, and we hope you'll be back forever. All right, guys, so this is the recent news coming out of Marvel and Sony, and that is, according to multiple reports, it is all but official at this point. Asa Butterfield is in final negotiations with Marvel and Sony to play the title role of Spider-Man. So, barring a last-minute breakdown, it looks like Asa Butterfield will be the new Spider-Man anchoring this franchise for what's most likely going to be a very, very long time. So,
yeah, about 6 films I heard.
It could be a whole lot more than that. I don't know. So Let's get this started. Caleb, why don't you get us started with this? How do you feel about Asa Butterfield being Spider-Man?
I mean, I don't really know the actor. I don't really know what he's been in. I mean, he's young. I mean, he looks young. But that's what they want. That's what Marvel has said from the beginning that they want. They want a young Peter Parker. And I mean, it makes sense because they want him in high school. They want him to kind of go through like a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. I mean, I'm on board. I was a fan of Garfield as Spider-Man, but again, he wasn't a great Peter Parker. He was a great Spider-Man. Wasn't a great Peter Parker though. And this guy kind of looks like. I don't want to say a pretty boy, but I hope he doesn't have the same problem that Garfield has, Like, we're supposed to believe that this guy is a shy, nerdy guy, But we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm just excited for Spider-Man in the MCU. Like, it's happening. Like, we're getting Spider-Man in the MCU. Like, I really don't even care who plays it, Because, this Spider-Man in the MCU just makes me smile just thinking about it. Yeah, he's gonna be in the MCU, man.
No, that makes you smile.
And Civil War is less than a year away, so
yes,
that's so exciting.
Absolutely. If you're interested in seeing some films that Asa Butterfield has been in, he was the voice of the main character in Hugo, and he also was in Ender's Game with Harrison Ford and Ben Kingsley. So. Okay. I have reason to believe he could hold his own against the heavyweights of RDJ and Chris Evans. I've been meaning to check out Ender's Game to see how he is. My concern regarding Butterfield is he going to be another Tobey Maguire, which is an absolutely fantastic Peter Parker. He can nail the emotional role, but can he do the wisecracking Spider-Man?
That's important.
Yeah, and one thing I want to bring up, for those of you who never seen Spider-Man films, you really should play those because it shows Tobey could do a lot of wisecracks because he dropped a few in those games. He was wisecracking, and I don't understand why they waited until like the third movie for him to start doing it because he did drop a couple
that garbage pile.
They need to find that balance because Andrew had the wisecracking. He was just sucked as Peter, so they need to find the balance of a good Peter and a wisecracking Spider-Man. All right, Jack, I know you have been adamantly against Asa's casting. And I want to know why. Why do you hate this guy? Why do you not want him playing Spider-Man?
Well, why do you hate this guy? I haven't seen those two films, so I don't want anybody saying, well, you didn't see those two films, so I want to get that out of the way. Okay. But he looks too young for me. What we're hearing from Marvel is they want like a 15 to 17-year-old Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
This guy looks like a 12-year-old middle school student. I don't buy him as Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I think and I don't know how they can go from someone like Andrew Garfield, who was in The Social Network, who should have got nominated for an Oscar and didn't, from this kid to be the new Spider-Man, to go up in the big leagues, to be an Avenger with Robert Downey Jr. and the two Chris's. I don't see it. I don't see how this kid can stand up to these guys. And I mean, I hope this isn't true, because I will be very disappointed in Marvel.
I mean, I think, going off your point, Jack, of you can't see, that happening with him being in that. Maybe that's the point, Maybe they want to emphasize that, hey, Spider-Man is in the little leagues right now, okay? He fights, like a petty crime and whatever. He doesn't have what it takes to be an Avenger, and I think that's what Civil War is going to explain a lot of, if he has a big part in Civil War. It's like, I think he's going to fail, and Iron Man, and I think Stark's going to tell him, look, kid, you're a kid. You don't have what it takes to be an Avenger. And maybe by the end of the film, he will, and will recognize him as so. But I feel that might be a part of his character, where all of us are looking around like, this youngin is going to be an Avenger. This guy who looks like he's 14, who's like a freshman in high school. Because he is supposed to be a freshman in high school. That's what it is. He's supposed to be a freshman, or that's what I heard anyway. And, I mean, it doesn't seem plausible. I mean, I agree with you 100%. I'm not a huge fan of the casting, but again, I don't know. With like casting,
I mean, there was, and there was so much redder rumors, like Logan Lerman and the kid from The Way Back. Like, that's superior casting right there. Like, and we've already seen Logan Lerman do action, and another person I really thought. Yeah. I didn't see that, but I liked him in the Percy Jackson, which some people didn't. And then I'm trying to forget. I can't. Yeah, and then another guy who would have been good, but I can't remember his name. The guy from The Kingsman.
I can't remember his name, but no. I
think it's like. I think it's like Taron Egerton or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think he would have been a good Spider-Man, because he could do the kind of quips, and we saw him do parkour in the film, so.
I'm with you, and I know Paul's with you with the Logan Lerman, man. Logan Lerman, I think, would have been the perfect casting. I really do, because he looks young. He looks like he is like a 15, but, he has the Andrew Garfield. He's just younger than Andrew Garfield, because I think he's like 21, and he looks, but he looks like he's like 16, and he's such a good actor, and I've seen him do action stuff, in the Percy Jackson and the Fury, but he's also done the emotional stuff in Perks of Being a Wallflower. Great movie, if you guys haven't seen it. So he can do all the emotional stuff. He can be a shy, nerdy guy. Like he did that in Perks of Being a Wallflower. So I would buy him as Peter Parker. That to me would have been the perfect casting. I know, Paulie, he was your number one choice, correct?
That he was. He was my number one pick. Grant Gustin would be my number one pick, but he's the Flash, so I don't want him leaving the Flash for Spider-Man. So
that's an impossibility.
Logan Lerman, yeah.
Yeah, and then if you got Logan Lerman, then you could get the girl Alexandra Daddario to play maybe one of the love interests, because we've already seen they kind of have a good connection in the Percy Jackson movies. So that would be another plus.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't hate the casting. I don't hate it. I just think that they could have done a little better. But again, I've kind of pushed myself away from a lot of the castings, like when they cast Wonder Woman, when DC cast Wonder Woman, and when they cast Affleck as Batman, and on down the line. I'm just kind of taking that wait and see. Like, let's see a trailer, let's see how he looks, and we'll go from there. I could love the casting, I could hate the casting. So we'll see. But overall, I mean, I'm just excited to see Spider-Man in the MCU, and I trust Marvel's writing and I trust their direction, and I trust Kevin Feige to give enough respect to Spider-Man that he's going to give us a good movie. You know, he's going to put the
Yeah,
time
I'm
in.
just hoping that Marvel has a lot more control over this than Sony, because Sony
I
has no
think
idea
they
what
do.
they're doing.
What they do.
Listen.
Caleb and I went over this when the news broke down that Marvel and Sony had reached this agreement. Like, it may say on paper that Sony has creative control,
yeah,
but
that's
we
what
all
I
know
think.
Marvel does. Kevin
Right.
Feige
Yeah,
is going to go in there, he's going to clean that shit up.
Because
I think
Sony has no
Kevin
idea
Feige
what
behind
they're
the
doing.
scenes is like as a PR Sony, you tell everybody that you're in control, but you fucking know that I am in control. Okay, I'm the boss. I'll tell y'all what to do. I made $8 billion, and we spent $1 billion on our films. You know, Marvel's made quadruple hoople its profit off its films. Okay, you look at Marvel, and I've liked all except maybe one or like two of the out of the 12 Marvel films that there've been, or however many there've been. So you trust Kevin Feige. If I'm Sony, I trust Kevin Feige. I say, listen, you made good movies. You have a successful universe. Just trust that, and Sony's gonna get its piece of the pie. You know, Marvel can take a 70-30 split. Marvel can take a 60-40 split. Because that's extra dough coming to Marvel. You know, they can take that split and be fine because Civil War is going to make a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Like, have you guys seen the lineup for Civil War? Holy crap.
Oh, my God.
It's like Avengers 2.5, okay? Oh, my God.
Now, I wanted to say something about, since you brought up Civil War, something I'm very happy about Civil War. Is that we have General Thunderbolt Ross coming back, which reaffirms some people that the Incredible Hulk is canon, because some people don't think it's canon.
It is.
No, but even people like me are kind of like iffy on it, because, you know, we've seen stuff happen in this movie and then nothing. Like, we see the leader. We haven't seen the leader. We haven't heard of the leader since anything.
Right.
So I like that they're...
Yeah.
Well, they've mentioned Abomination in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so...
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely canon. That's for sure. I mean, at the end of the movie, Iron Man shows up in the movie. I mean, it's definitely canon. And I'm just... What I'm excited for Civil War is it looks... Yeah, like it looks like a huge scale. You know, it looks like I said, Avengers 2.5. In April of next year, when we have Civil War and X-Men Apocalypse coming out in the same month, that is crazy. Like from March to April, when you have Batman versus starting in February, where you have Deadpool, Batman versus Superman, and then 2 months later, X-Men Apocalypse and Civil War.
And let's not forget Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but that's not coming out till November, probably.
Oh, I thought it was coming out like July or something.
No, it's November.
Oh, okay. Still.
But it's in that same year, yeah. I mean, next year's gonna be crazy.
And then, are you guys seeing the pics that's going on in Civil War? They showed off what Crossbone looks like.
I haven't seen it now.
I didn't hear that, Jack. What did you say?
Oh, they showed off what Crossbones looks like.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the photo. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, does he?
And we see there is a funeral, so I'm wondering who's going to die.
Yeah. Well, I know, probably ain't. How much do you want to bet it's going to be Cap?
I don't... But I think they showed pictures of Cap at the funeral.
I mean, there were rumors that he was gonna, because blah blah blah. He wants to go into directing, and from what I heard,
I read some things that a lot of people think, and it seems like it might be Peggy Carter.
Oh, that might actually make sense.
Interesting.
But I don't know if my thing with that is, would you do that with Season 2 of Agent Carter coming out? That's what I'm wondering.
They would, yeah.
And then another theory I had was maybe they're going to do a funeral like in the comics where, there's a big... Because we know from the synopsis of Civil War that something big is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe it's a funeral for that.
I mean, Civil War just looks like it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
The reason why that's the reason why it's my #1 most anticipated film of next year.
I mean, it's climbing the rankings for me, Paul. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's my #1.
It's not gonna unseat Batman vs Superman. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's just not even gonna come close. But
on mine, it's far exceeded Batman vs Superman.
Well, just because I'm such a Batman junkie, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
But
no, I love Batman too, but it's just DC's track record I'm a little weary about.
At least in their track record is iffy in their movies, but when it comes to their TV shows, they kick ass. Which leads into we got some first looks at some upcoming DC shows that are premiering in the fall. First one being Supergirl. Now, Caleb, I know you didn't see this. Jack, did you see it?
Yes, I did watch it.
What'd you think?
I didn't really like it. It felt a little... I don't want to say CW because I like what they have with the other shows, but it seemed like a little maybe CW-ish romantic kind of comedy, awkward kind of thing going on. Like, we didn't really see much of it, and I felt like they kept, hinting at Superman so much just to cover up the fact that, it's Supergirl, not Superman.
Yeah, no, I was watching that first look, and it gave me the impression like it's supposed to be like this cheesy chick flick rom-com type of thing. I'm like, okay, listen, I don't really have much of a problem with that, but I still want an edgy superhero show. And Kara, forgive me for saying, she comes off as like a dumb blonde sometimes. Forgive the stereotype mentioning, but she doesn't act like a superhero. She doesn't act like she's meant to be a superhero sometimes, Even when she has the costume on, you're like, did you just do that?
I mean, Paulie, it sounds to me like
so
if you look at a lot of all the superhero shows that are on the CW, all of them have kind of their own thing. Arrow is much darker, has that tone to it, because because Arrow's a crime drama with Green Arrow in it,
Yep.
The Flash is much lighter, much more lighthearted, cool. I have a bad feeling though. I haven't seen the trailer. I have a bad feeling that this is gonna be like drama, girl, like who's dating who? He's cute, but like garbage like that nobody wants to see. I have a bad feeling it's gonna be like that because they'll be like, well, it's a girl, so we gotta put girl things in there. No.
Wait, I'm just hoping that they won't connect it to the Arrow and Flash universe until they see how it does.
I mean, this isn't even on CW, so it's on CBS.
Yeah, no, but it's still in the same universe.
Yeah,
they said
it's the same company, but it's on CBS.
Yeah, they said even Gotham could cross over, which I don't see how that would work.
I don't see that.
Yeah, that would make no sense.
But they said the upcoming Titans could, which I would love for the upcoming Titans show.
That would be very nice. I know that Titans begins pre-production in this summer. Looking forward to that. And
now, is Titans, do we know,
what?
is that like major superhero, or is that gonna be like Arrow, where it's like a crime drama, or is that like superhero like the Flash?
I do not know anything about it other than like the characters. They haven't even made casting announcements yet.
Don't even get me started on those characters. And no Beast Boy.
Well, I don't. Maybe they'll bring him in like another season, but maybe they just don't have the budget to do that. I don't know.
I mean, I think there's too many girls on that team, but I'm happy we have Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon. And I'm fine.
Yes, that was cool. That was a good surprise too. That they had Barbara Gordon on there.
And it seems like it's going to have a lot to do with him being betrayed, feeling betrayed by Batman.
Is he here? Is Chris here? Chris, how are you?
Chris, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
You're a little, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Nothing much. It just came on to jump into this whole... This show right here. It's just like.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take over because we've already gotten most of it done. The big thing we were discussing was the all but official news that Asa Butterfield will be the new Spider-Man. How do you feel about it?
Well, about that, it's like there have been conflicting reports saying that he's not been tested. I mean, tested. It's like they're going to test him. You know, that he's been like the front. I mean, he's been like the front runner. Like, and I mean, like I said, I mean, like, I'm not sure if he's going to don the character. I mean, going to wear that mask. But like I said, I've been campaigning for this kid to play this character because, like I said, he.
You like him, Chris?
Yes, I like him.
Okay, you like him. Okay, what do you like about him, man? Like, what is it that you think that will make him a good Spider-Man?
I mean, like I said this before, he has the traits that we associate with Spider-Man, the snarkiness, the energy, the enthusiasm. And he has the nerdiness and the sweetness of Peter Parker. And this is to me, when I first saw him, and what was it, like Ender and not Ender's Game, Hugo.
Ender's Game?
Yeah, well, it was Hugo. I mean, and first saw him at the promotional material for that movie, I said this kid screams Spider-Man. He's going to play. If they do get him to play the character in the movie, this is the guy I want for him.
Okay.
All
So
right.
the one guy that's highly against it, one guy that's highly for it, probably, and you and me are kind of in the middle. So
It all evens out, I guess.
I'm checking Facebook right now, and I'm seeing a big thing for Batman versus Superman.
what is that?
Well, okay, you got Cal's attention.
Umberto Gonzalez, a.k.a. El Mayimba, or I don't know how you say that.
I think it's El Miambo. Yeah.
That Doomsday is going to be in Dawn of Justice.
Jeez Louise, another one? Come on, guys.
Lord. How many characters are they going to shove in this damn movie? Well, you know what? Civil War has a bunch of characters, but Marvel has a pretty good track record when it comes to putting a lot of characters in movies.
Not to mention Marvel's established. These characters are established in Marvel.
I know. Okay, so Doomsday. Who's the villain in this movie? I can't remember.
Isn't it supposed to be
And
Batman?
it's saying, and he's comparing the supervillain's role to that in Darth Vader in
Star Wars.
In Star Wars.
Oh, jeez.
My head hurts. My head hurts now.
How am I supposed
And
to
that he
keep up with all
mentioned,
this?
from what he's heard,
Okay,
Doomsday
DC.
will look incredible.
DC, easy. Okay, easy. What you need to do, DC. Okay, there was a movie that came out, right? It was called the Batman Superman movie. Okay, it was animated. Just do that damn movie. It has Luthor in it. He turns Batman against Superman. They fight. Then Batman realizes this guy's a douche. I'm gonna ride with him. They have a big battle at the end. The end. That movie would kick ass. You don't need to shove 9,000 fucking characters in this movie to make it good. It's gonna be a good movie. It's like, well, we need to establish this.
Well, this is basically Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, Rush to Justice League.
It's a Justice
Yeah.
League prequel. Dawn of Justice. Justice League prequel. That's what it is. They just haven't come out and officially said that it is, but it's a Justice League prequel. That's what it is. Oh my god. I mean, I want this movie to be damn good so bad. I want it to be Avengers level good. I want that so bad. Like,
I don't think it's going to be.
I have a concern.
So am I. Oh my lord.
Paul, do you want to bring up the Legends of Tomorrow?
Well, I will in just a moment, but first, Chris, going back to Supergirl real quick, Chris, have you seen the first look for Supergirl, and if so, what do you think?
Indeed, I have, and let me say, I'm a bit lukewarm on it. I mean, the effects.
I think we all are.
Yeah, the effects have been, the effects are pretty good, especially considering it's done on a TV show budget. Melissa Benoist, that's how you pronounce her name. She seems kind of, I'm not saying kind of average at this point. And I think she kind of fits into the role. I mean, for what this is a trailer for what I see. She just have some kind of charisma to her. She seems like we have yet to see a full episode, and we won't see a full episode till the next fall season.
Yeah.
And it does. And the whole thing that kind of strikes me as some kind of chick flick movie, something like that, kind of like Devil Wears Prada or something. Not Devil.
And I said that part. I told you. I mean, I haven't seen the trailer, Chris. I have not seen the trailer, but I got that feeling. I'm like, is this gonna be like some high school drama garbage crap that nobody wants to watch?
Exactly. It's like something on the CW. It's like.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
So everything else that the CW does besides their comic book shows is what Supergirl's gonna be like.
Oh God. Well, who's dating who? Who's with who? Who's with?
I don't give a shit. I want to see Supergirl kick some ass.
Yeah, I want to see Supergirl. I don't care about who's dating who and who did what. That's
Useless
like when,
team bullshit.
When like Aerostar's doing that shit, it pisses me off. I'm like, I don't care. Get back to Oliver punching people in the face.
So one thing that interests me about the Supergirl is who they're saying one of the villains is going to be, and that's going to be the Cyborg Superman.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that rumor. That was interesting. I was like, interesting. And they're gonna go there. So, but overall, I think. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch the trailer later. I think we're all probably kind of like, we'll see.
I think we're all going to watch the pilot. It's just a matter of will we stick around for the whole season.
Exactly.
Right.
That's going to be the big question. But one show I know we'll all be sticking around for the whole way is Legends of Tomorrow. We also dropped this first like a couple days ago. Holy fucking shit, my mind just got blown away like nobody's business. This show looks fucking awesome. I cannot wait for this to happen.
Oh my God.
You came on late. Why don't you get us rolling on this? What have you seen the Legends of Tomorrow trailer?
I would hope so. Please, Chris.
Absolutely, I have. Oh my God.
Okay.
That was a stunner right there. I really didn't expect much for this series. You know, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, very restricted in terms of budget and, you know, in terms of in production value. I thought it was gonna be like some sort of cannon fodder. It's just like some kind of, you know, television series that the writers really didn't spend a lot of effort on, and then they could have just made this like, you know, just, you know, just. I mean, they could have, you know. From my perspective, you know, it seems like from when you hear a title like this, you know, especially for a DC project, you can expect it. This being a series that it wouldn't spend a lot of time on. But when I saw the trailer, holy shit! That's like, it's like, who did this? I was like, what the hell? I was like, I was blown away, man. And it's just like, I wasn't sold on the premise of them, you know, trying to trying to protect, you know, the timeline, you know, from from bad guys, including Vandal Savage, who's going to get his first live action.
When I heard that, oh my God, my jaw dropped to the ground. Like, they're bringing Vandal Savage.
Another immortal.
Blew my mind.
Yes.
Hunter. Oh my God, yo. Oh. All right, God. So, really quick, funny story. So, I'm laying here when I got up. From laying down from getting home from work, whatever. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, you know, I really want to watch Flash. It was like Wednesday or something, or whenever it came out. You know, so I'm scrolling for Flash, and I was like, new trailer? I was like, what the fuck? What the Oh, and my fucking head almost exploded. Yeah. And, like, I watched it, and White Canary obviously getting brought back up by the Lazarus Pit.
I called that.
Yeah. Captain Cold, Heatwave, it looks like Flash is going to be a mainstay on the show, you know, like pretty often. I thought it was just going to be an Atom spinoff. I thought it was going to be an Atom show because that's what they're billing it as. And then all of a sudden it morphs into a team-up show. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It looks so cinematic, though. I mean,
it looks awesome. And you know what? I really got to watch the Arrow finale because the thing with the Atom where he shrinks, oh, you weren't dead, has to do with the Arrow finale. So I'll have to watch it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I mean, it looks amazing, and Vandal Savage, like, oh my God, and then be time traveling throughout they are really going for it. Like, DC is just, their TV shows are on point right now.
Andrew
like,
and Mark
everything about them I love.
It.
I'm so excited. And like Firestorm, I mean, everything. I mean, and it looks like we're going to be having Reverse Flash or Tom Cavanaugh on that show as well, because he was in the time chair in one of the in the trailer. I just blow my mind, probably. So excited.
That would definitely be nice. Okay, Jack, go ahead. Did you see the Legends of Tomorrow thing?
Oh, I loved it. I was blown away, and I think maybe he's in that bubble because they'll take him back to his correct timeline or something. But
that sounds cool.
I loved the trailer, and one thing that I really loved was it seemed like Flash and Arrow were going to be part of that, not just at the beginning, like, here's your orders, they're actually going to stay around, it's not going to be like, we're here, we're just going to be here to, like, build you up, and then we're going to go away. It sounds like they're actually going to be there, which I like.
Yeah, I like that, too.
I was shocked that they're using Vandal Savage, and they're going, another immortal villain.
They're going for it.
Woo!
I was so happy that Sarah's coming back because
I know.
to me she's the superior Canary, so I was so happy she was brought back.
Absolutely.
I'm happy that we're finally going to see the Atom shrink.
Yes, that'll be nice.
And I think it'll be interesting to see how Flash and Captain Cold get along after the most recent episode.
Yep.
Yes, that'll be interesting.
That was crazy too. That was awesome.
And then one thing that's really interesting is the Firestorm thing, because we don't see Ronnie, we only see Professor Sign, and it seems we need both of them to come into Firestorm unless they don't, which I thought was very interesting, and that's what I'm wondering. And it was really cool to see Hawkgirl fly.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm kind of wondering, like, what's going on with Hawkgirl? Like, okay, I mean, is there mention of her in the Arrow finale or anything? Is there any mention of Hawkgirl?
Nope.
Nope.
No mention of her in Arrow finale. They might mention her in the Flash finale, which airs next week,
Tuesday.
but I don't know.
But we do know that Hawkgirl has been mentioned in an article in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
The one that Professor Wells has in his secret lair.
Yeah.
So maybe she comes from the future.
Maybe.
It just says that she's on there, and I think it says Green Arrow also.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I read? What I read was really cool. Real quick, going to Arrow Boy, real quick, if that's okay.
Yep.
I heard finally that the Arrow is dead. I mean, again, I haven't seen the last two episodes of Arrow, guys. I'm gonna watch them tonight.
Okay.
But I heard that the Arrow is now dead, and Green Arrow will rise next season.
Yeah, possibly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm like. Stephen Amell is like leading fans to believe that he's never going to be Arrow again, which okay, that just means Green Arrow. Let's go. Come on, don't do this.
Yeah. We know who the villain is for next season.
Damien Dark in the Hive.
Dark, yep.
Another thing I've been hearing is that Coast City is going to play a role in season 4, which is home of Green Lantern.
Yes.
Hal Jordan.
And we've also already had a mention of Hal Jordan before.
Yep. Well,
in the Flash.
I missed that.
I think it's Hal Jordan.
Sorry to say.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Hal
Oh,
Jordan.
you missed it?
I don't think I saw it.
But you watched The Flash, though, right? Yeah.
Of course I watched The Flash.
It's where they're going to take the prisoners, and they're like, well, didn't this airport close? And they're like, and Flash is like, yeah, one of their pilots disappeared mysteriously.
I watched that episode.
I got that, Jack, yeah.
And it's Ferris Air, so it's like, Hal Jordan?
All right. See, I don't know much about the Green Arrow the history of Green Lantern. So that's probably why I missed that.
I don't know that much either.
Yeah. But Green Lantern and Green Arrow have a rich history in the comics, so there could be something there. I'm hearing, Jack, going to comics real quick. That again, I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I have a lot to say, but I heard going into comics, Jack. Have you read Longbow Hunters?
No, I haven't even heard of Longbow.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a big Green Arrow storyline. I'm hearing that that's what they're going to do for the start of season 4. Now, again, still haven't seen the end of season 3, but yes, we did hear who the villain is, Damien Dark, leader of Hive, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting, guys. I mean,
And
I'm
it also
excited.
seems that next season Diggle is finally going to get a mask of some sort.
Yes, I heard he might be the Guardian or something like that. I don't know, but that sounds
I
cool.
think that's just a fan rumor. I don't think
Is it? Okay.
you know. That's what it seems like, because nobody's officially said anything, and I don't
Okay,
even
can
think
somebody
that.
explain to me, you guys? Okay, so on the most recent episode of The Flash, spoilers, everybody, but everyone here has obviously seen it. So they defeat the Reverse Flash. Oliver
Yep.
shoots him with the arrow. Where is this in the timeline? Because isn't Oliver still possessed not possessed, but still brainwashed at this point?
That's unfortunate. We can't say because that'll spoil Arrow for you.
Oh yeah.
Will it? Okay.
Yeah. But the timeline is correct. That episode takes place before the final episode of Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, I was a little confused when I first saw it, but after you see both, it makes more
It'll
sense.
make sense once you see it.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. I was just confused because I'm watching Flash. I'm like, Oliver's possessed. What the fuck? So
Yeah, make sure you watch the final 2 episodes of Arrow as well as Flash. That way you can join us for our final recap show.
Yeah, I
before
know
fall.
we're gonna talk about this on the recap show, but oh my god, that fucking fight was amazing.
Oh, it was great.
Oh,
And the Flash ring. Oh man, the Flash ring, man. Nerdgasm up the wazoo. when That happened.
that flash ring! Oh my goodness gracious! I'm
I
like,
was so happy for that. I was like, they have a
I-
Flash ring.
when I saw that, I geeked out like crazy. I hope Barry uses that in season 2. Like he needs to use it in season 2.
That has to happen.
Yeah.
My God. All right, guys. So that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, this is just an impromptu hangout to discuss the recent news.
Wait, I think there's one more thing we should talk about.
Which is
What's that?
Fox announced they're gonna make a New Mutants movie.
Oh yeah.
the what?
What?
Fox is going to make a New Mutants movie.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
New
Yeah.
Mutants movie, like X-Men. What?
Yeah, X-Men, the comic book, The New Mutants, is going to be a film.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah, Fox has said that, and which
All right.
which I guess we'll talk about another time when you guys look into
Yeah,
more
I
detail.
Yeah.
gotta look that up.
Let me research it. Yeah.
But one thing
Yeah.
that I'm wondering about that is, what happened to X-Force?
I think that's shelved for now. I
Yeah.
don't know that.
I would hate for that to be shelved, because I think that would be a great movie.
But
Well,
I think
we'll
we got to
see.
get out of here, probably. So.
Yeah, I don't want to let you disturb Gretchen any longer, and I got to go to bed soon. So that's going to wrap it up. Jack, thanks for being here.
Welcome.
Chris, I know you were late getting to the party, but it was nice to have you here.
Nice being here, boy.
And, of course, Caleb, it is such a pleasure having you back. I hope you will never go away again.
No, hopefully we can keep it up. Like I said, guys, keep it locked here on the weekends for sure, because I have Saturday, Sundays off from work. So we will have more content coming. Check on the fan page. We're really going to ramp that up. I'm going to give it a poly, and we're going to have some great ideas coming. I have some ideas flowing in my head that we're going to go to town with. So
All right.
I'm excited,
Well,
though.
as you all know, on our official group page, also called Nerds United 1, as well as our fan page, I do have the schedule for upcoming shows for the next few months. So if anyone wants to know what we'll be doing over the next few months, check that out. So we hope you look forward to all those future ones. And thank you very much for joining us for this one. We will see you tomorrow, Sunday, May 17th, for episode 20. That's right, the big 2-0 of the Nerds United 1 podcast. It airs tomorrow night. Hope you'll tune in to watch. Until then, have a great night.
See ya.
See ya.